I hear it before I see it, a laugh. Distant, cracked, echoing through the ruins of a world that no longer remembers discipline. It crawls through the smoke like a dying man pretending to be immortal. I hear the laughter of the modern man. He thinks that by embracing chaos, he becomes dangerous. He thinks that by burning his life down, he is free. I saw Troy burn for real. There is nothing cool about ashes. Fire does not make you a king. It makes you a graveyard. I watched warriors stronger than you, braver than you, reduced to bone and silence because they mistook destruction for power. Chaos does not crown men. It erases them. You call it freedom. I call it surrender. A man who cannot command himself will worship the flame that consumes him. He will dance in it, laugh in it, and when the fire dies, he will realize he built nothing worth surviving. Listen carefully. That laughter you hear, it is not the sound of power. It is the sound of a kingdom opening its gates, inviting the enemy inside. The world kneels before the villain, not out of respect, but fascination. They watch him like fire, wild, unpredictable, consuming everything in his path. They mistake his chaos for power. He breaks rules. He laughs at order. He burns bridges and calls it freedom. The crowd applauds because they see a man unchained. But I see a man already defeated. A blade without a hand. To guide it cuts nothing that matters. The king does not entertain. He does not shout. He does not need to prove he is dangerous. His power is quieter, colder, built in silence, forged through repetition. While the villain performs for the crowd, the king prepares for war. Discipline is invisible to fools. It looks boring, predictable, weak, but I have seen empires fall to men who never broke formation. Men who mastered themselves before they ever tried to conquer the world. Choose your path, the noise of the fool, or the silence of the conqueror. If you understand this, then you are no longer part of the crowd. Join the silent legion and report your position below. A mind without rules is not free. It is exposed. Open gates, unwatched walls. I have seen cities fall for less. You call it chaos, I call it a breach. The moment a man abandons discipline, he invites the enemy to walk through him without resistance. In Troy, no soldier had the luxury of madness. There was no glory in being unpredictable. There was only formation or death. One man steps out of line just one and the shield wall fractures. The spear line weakens. His brothers bleed for his moment of ego. Understand, this chaos does not stay contained. It spreads. It infects. One undisciplined man can destroy 10 who trusted him to stand firm. The modern man celebrates this weakness. He breaks his own routines, ignores his own orders, sabotages his own path, and calls it freedom. But I see the truth. He is not rebelling against the world. He is failing to command himself. And a man who cannot command himself will be commanded by something worse. So he becomes predictable in the most pathetic way, ruled by impulse, controlled by distraction, led not by purpose but by every passing urge that demands his attention. This is the final insult. The man who worships chaos believes he is dangerous. When in truth on the battlefield, the fortress was not built in a day, stone by stone, order by order, a system, not a spectacle. Men today crave intensity, not consistency. They want the fire without the foundation, but fire these systems endure. Success is not loud. It does not entertain. It repeats again, again, the same strikes, the same drills, the same watch at the walls. The fool laughs at repetition. He calls it boring. But I have seen what boring becomes when the battle begins. It becomes survival. While the clown dances for the crowd, the warrior sharpens his blade in silence. He measures, he studies. He prepares the siege long before the first arrow flies. A system is a weapon. It removes doubt. It replaces emotion with execution. When the moment comes, you do not think. You act. This is where most men fail. They rely on motivation, a fleeting spark. The warrior relies on structure, a fire that never goes out. If you are tired of being ruled by impulse, then build your system now. Enter the discipline of war. Take the mental warfare and workout plan, and begin forging your fortress before the enemy arrives. Chaos burns fast, bright, loud, gone by morning. I have watched men destroy in a single night what took years to build, and call it power. But war is not won in a night. It is won in the quiet years no one sees. 10 years we stood watch. 10 years of discipline, while weaker men would have abandoned their posts. There were no cheers in those years, no applause. Only routine, only duty, the same walls, the same weapons. The same unbroken line of men who refused to surrender to impulse. That is what victory demands. Not madness, endurance, not chaos. Control. The man who masters time becomes untouchable because he does not break when the moment tests him. So choose the mask of madness that fades with the fire, or the crown of discipline that is earned in silence and carried into eternity. Enough of this theater. I have seen men die for less than your excuses. You perform for shadows, chasing noise while your walls crumble in silence. This is your final warning. No more masks, no more chaos dressed as strength. Stop the performance. Put on the armor. Build the wall. Stand guard. From this moment forward, you move with purpose or you fall like the rest. There is no middle ground in war. Discipline is your shield. Structure is your weapon. Silence is your ally. Reinforce your gates, hold your line. And if you have join the silent legion and prove you are not another fool lost to the fire.